Well, hi ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me here tonight. My name is K.R. Stolfus, and our drivers are getting ready to take the green flag. I literally just had everything poo-poo on me 30 seconds before I hit the green button. So real quick, guys, I apologize. We're going to get through this starting lineup visually only. 27 trucks in the field here tonight. As the green flag is out, we'll make do with what we got on this very rough start to the broadcast, and it is a rough start to the race. The 51 of Travis Elliott turned around before he can even get to the start-finish line. Good news. Let's go through everything to start with then. If we can. I don't think it'll let us. Green flag came out, can't go back to the grid. Alright, never mind. So, welcome. Thank you. Dan, how you doing? Bubba? How y'all doing? Sorry I missed last week. I was under the weather last week and did, just could not be here. But, we're here this week, and so far it hasn't really been any better. Oh, let's take a quick look at our race info as we are at Talladega tonight. It is a balmy 93 degrees. In case you are wondering, Anthony English picked up the win last week. Alex Green flipped his personal truck Christmas Day. Last Wednesday, we did miss Alan Fritch's birthday, so happy birthday, Alan. Hopefully he'll be in here into the chat. We can all wish him a happy birthday when we get the chance. And of course, we will have our stage break at halfway. And there is one fast repair available to the drivers. So our first caution of the night came out right as the green flag dropped. Let's take a quick look and see what really happened. Towards the back, the 51 of Travis Elliott is the one who ends up getting sideways. It looks like the 19 of Workman had some help getting turned, and the 51 had nowhere to go. Not sure what happened to Zach that caused that, but let's take a look. Someone missed a shift, accordion effect, and the 19 gets turned. All right, so we start this one off under yellow. Nothing like having a rough start to the broadcast and then the race. I'm sure the fans are thoroughly entertained. All our sponsors are wondering, what did we get ourselves into? Don't worry, we are wondering the same thing as well. It may or may not get better throughout the night. In fact, I can already feel my voice tightening up. That's gonna be a good time. What can go wrong, right? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, Ginger, a lot of oopsies here. A lot of oopsies. It looks like everybody is going to come down pit road. Sanchez supporting the Chevy-Land Silverado tonight. Got his first OP win on Saturday night. Well, congratulations, Sanchez. Nice job. Let's take a look at that Chevy-Land paint scheme. I did just reset the paint, so it may not be done loading just yet. It says it's done. I don't know why it has to pop up there. All right, the field did hit pit road that time, and I do believe we'll see the lights go out this time around. Our race leader is Robert Morrison in the 916. I don't think it's loading anybody's paints. Yeah, Bubba, I was gonna say, it's not, there's supposed to be, all right, let me work on this. Let me give you something a little bit better to watch, guys. I'll be right back.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper, I rule this day. And BK, have it your way.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker, the future is feeling.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to try this starting a race thingy once again. Paint schemes are fixed, broadcasters in the seat, every button is working. Here we go, green flag is out once again. as we get ready for the It's Dega Baby here at Talladega. Zach Fritch in the 12. Gets a good launch there and pulls alongside Robert Morrison in the 916. And that Chevy Land paint scheme is now showing up on the 510. And yes, I can confirm it is 510 and not the 510. That is because that is May 10th. Little known fact, had to go digging. Actually, I just asked him. All right, so Bubba Winningham rooting tonight to see if Sanchez can go 2 in a row. I kind of am too. You pick up your first win, they sometimes can start rolling. They just start rolling in like candy Tic Tacs. All right, so we finally got a lap in. Hunter Reynolds in the 26 out in front. His father, Jimmy Reynolds, is up for Hall of Fame introduction. Jimmy here in the 26. Quite the competitor within OP Racing, and one of the main admins that helps put on a lot of stuff. The other one of the main admins that is also up for Hall of Fame voting is Zach Fritch in the 12. And I'm bringing this up. I guess I should have opened with this. The links to vote for the Hall of Fame as we go around again will be available. Peter DeBorgia has them. We'll see if I can get him to share the link for voting. If not, just make sure you pay attention to the OP Racing Facebook page. Get your voting in. We have multiple trucks turned around. It's like the 68 David Overstreet. I believe that was the 6 of Nagel's getting turned. Going into the corner. And it looks like nobody had anywhere to go after that. One last look here. Can't quite catch when it happened, but the 68, 62. Everyone getting collected there. So under yellow for the second time. "27 trucks started the race, and with only one fast repair available, it's we may not have 27 trucks finishing at this rate." Oh, Alan is here. Alan, we wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. Oh, wait, I'm confused. Anyways, happy birthday, Alan. Sorry I missed it last week. Congratulations on surviving another year. So pit stops once again. 17 wins the race off of pit road. Alan, I am feeling better. Still low energy type situations. Yeah. I at least at least can talk. I can at least talk. Last week I couldn't even do that. So we're on the uphill swing. But no, what'd you do for your birthday? Right smack dab in the middle of all the holidays? Man, I bet you were partied out. You have your Christmas parties to go to, then you have to have, of course, it's not just that situation. It's not just one day to celebrate your birthday, because, like, might as well just keep rolling from Christmas into your birthday, right? So you just keep the party going. And, well, heck, if you look at your watch, the next thing you know, it's New Year's Eve, so why stop partying? I mean, you get like a whole week to party, to celebrate Christmas, your birthday, and New Year. Yeah, maybe as a kid, but make up for it now as an adult. As the 68 pulls on to pit road. A couple other drivers did hit pit lane to top off their fuel tank. While I do have a moment here, we will get back to talking about our Hall of Fame. Zach Fritsch in the 12, now that we're not racing around the track, and last time we talked about him, there was a crash, so hopefully we don't crash at pace lap speed. Zach Fritsch up for Hall of Fame voting. The other driver that is here tonight, that is Zach Workman. Let's take a look at Workman. I am trying to find his car, trot thing, whatever it is. It's gonna be a long night, folks. There he is. Eyes are watering now. Zach Workman in the 19. Up for Hall of Fame as well. Premier Series champion, Truck Series champion. And two drivers who are up for Hall of Fame voting that are not here. That is Peter DeBorgia in the 40. Now, Peter is not racing here on Wednesday night, but I did just talk to him before we went live. He is still working behind the scenes. And Sebastian Marin, rounding out our 5-driver Hall of Fame lineup for voting this year. Sebastian Marin, a season 11 Premier Series champion, just picked up that championship last season. For those of you who are wondering, season 12 fires up next Monday night, so hopefully everything will be ready to go. Like, as in for me, like, hopefully I'll be ready to go and can put on a good Monday show for y'all. Always exciting to kick off that first race. We get back to green flag racing. Lap 12. The 17 out in front, getting some help from the 12, but Zach Fritsch. Ooh, a little bit of contact. Dude, Conrad in the 08. Wasn't 100% clear. That was like 99.99 clear. With good heads-up driving, was able to hold on to it. Nate Warren in the 2 with a challenge on the outside now. As the 523 of Alex Giffen, his back bumper. Mid-pack, a little close racing there. '43, a Dana Shepherd bumping wheels with what I believe was the 51 of Travis Elliott. Shepherd running a starry paint scheme. I don't drink starry myself by itself. I do use it to make some very refreshing adult beverages, though. It does make for a good mixer. Adam Kilday in the 85 just turned the fastest lap of this race. That 85 truck kind of mixing it up right now in the mid pack and showing some speed. As Hunter Reynolds and Dude Conrad continue to mix it up at the front. Now the 17 back to the race lead. Zach Fritsch in the 12. Third truck on that inside line. Hopefully everything is coming through okay. I talked a little bit too loud and felt the my voice pull. So I'm trying not to do that again, if you know what I mean. My vocal cords stretched funny and it was not pleasant. But we will have to keep this just a bit low key and make do with what we can here. That's all right. Hopefully the racing is going to be good. We have had 2 incidents already. One truck out of the race. That is a 59 of John Guerrera. He is on pit road, currently being worked on by the crew, has been since lap 7. His scorecard has not been pulled just yet, so he is not officially out of the race, but he is not out on the track. David Overstreet in the 68 is the only truck 1 lap down. The other 25 trucks all on the lead lap as we have that third lane starting to develop. The 91 of Ernie Williams making his move to the outside with some help from one driver who loves to be high, wide, and handsome. That's 51 of Travis Elliott. Anthony English in the 44. Last week's race winner here on Wednesday night. Anthony, congratulations. No, I've called it out as the winner, but I don't think I said congratulations. So congratulations on the win last week, man. And then the 88 is Gabe Butler right there behind him. As John Guerrera in the 59 has rejoined the race. So Guerrera multiple laps down and gonna get back out there, and I for one appreciate the fact that he's trying to get back out there. I've always felt that if the race is going on, you need to do everything you can to make it to the race. Even with my dirt tracking, even last season I had an issue that developed Saturday, and I started working on it. Didn't have it fixed, pulled to the racetrack, kept working on it, missed hot laps. Got permission to miss hot laps and heat race while I worked on it. And started dead last in the feature. And just rolled around as many laps as I could because I couldn't get it fixed. Oh, it was the Dana Shepherd in the 43. Looks like he needs a quick drink. He is going for that starry, refreshing beverage. And that truck is hammered hard into the inside wall. We stay green as that was a single car incident. Let's see what happened to the 43. And man, just a very unfortunate bump to the rear end and a very hard nose first impact into that inside wall. As the field continues to roll around, unfortunately, the 43 stuck in the very long wait that constitute having the tow truck pull you off the track. Alan, I do not use Tito's with Starry. That's what I use to, well, I guess I do use Tito's. I make a unique version of a Long Island iced tea. No, not with Starry. Still make a Long Island iced tea. What do I use Starry for? Oh, gin. Like for your, yeah. Basically your clear dieting adult beverages. Dude Conrad on the pit road. Not sure what happened to Dude Conrad, but he is now on pit lane, making his way out onto the racetrack. Dana Shepard has rejoined the race. So Shepard, after burning a fast repair, has got rolling. He is all by himself though, and in danger of going, well, another lap down as the field is quite hungry behind him. Actually, they're just a bit out of the reach in front of him. Just a bit. Oh, okay. Well, that's what happened to Dude. Popped an engine. That's unfortunate. There are some fast repairs already being burned. The 08 is making his way around the speedway. He'll drop to the tail here. Conrad and Shepard are both now on the same lap. But should the field get to Shepard, that will put him an additional lap down. An additional lap over Dana Shepard. Sorry, over Dude Conrad. So, it'll be interesting. I'll say that right sooner or later. I'll let you guys do the math. As we get single file here. John Guerrero pulled back onto pit road. And I do expect to see a few more drivers hit pit lane. Either this lap or within the next few. And here comes the 88 of Gabe Butler. He is off the throttle. And pulling it onto pit road, and someone, the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr., pointed the wrong direction. And Ernie in the 91 with a very rough entry onto pit road. Take a look at the 91 and how his troubles began. Oh, disappeared for a moment. Looks like he's back on, and the 77 spinning right in front of him. Ernie with no heads up on that. Here comes the rest of the field. on the pit road. So now the 88 of Gabe Butler working with the 9 of Dawson Wise and the 6 of Cody Nagels. They are working their way around the speedway, having completed their pit stop. Everyone will be able to make it to the end of the stage from here. Our stage break coming at the completion of lap 35. So Butler in the 88 makes his way around to everyone and takes over the race lead. It's that easy, folks. That's all you have to do. Just drive right around them. The 88, the 9, and the 6 just did that. Can't be that hard, right? As we begin lap 26 of 70. After our first 2 quick cautions, we have been green flag here for long enough to go through a green flag pit stop cycle. English in the 44 is closing in on the back bumper of the 6 of Nagels. Right as he was closing in, everyone jumps. So, boy, hold on to your hats. That was some bold moves right there. And Dawson Wise looks like he is going to come out ahead. Wise and Nagels made a move to the outside. Butler moved up to block. And Wise very quickly dropped down to the inside, and throughout that shuffle, that has now put us 3 wide. Zach Fritch in the 12, pushing on the 9. We got a lap truck. Can't decide where to go, and the bottom lane took very evasive action. Ooh, things are getting very dicey here. When lap traffic is coming your way, the best thing, or when leaders are coming your way in your lap traffic, the best thing you can do is just pick one line. Do not second guess yourself. Just pick whatever line it is and hold it. Leaders will find a way around you. 44 and the 6 surging down the back stretch. Cody Nagels makes a move to the inside. As it looks like the 19 of Zach Workman drops down to the inside to stay out of the way. Workman had the fortunate opportunity to do that on the straightaway. There's that previous lap car was doing it in the corner. I believe that was Steve Hoppett. As the 131 of Hoppett is now a lap down. Always do appreciate Steve Hoppett showing up for our races. Good to have him out here. He is quite the character, and would love to get Steve up in the broadcast booth and let you all get to meet him. Alright, so some of the paint schemes need updated, as we got some guys in green, some guys in purple. and some guys in Camping World. Oh geez, and Cody Nichols is in Dale Cup. Can't he? Get out of here, Cody. Just because you won a championship on one Wednesday series doesn't mean you can have your own special paint scheme on the eyebrow. Actually, there's no rules that say what you can have on your eyebrow. So, we got one sideways, the 26 of Jimmy Reynolds. Oh man, I think he has popped an engine. It looked like he was getting sideways, but I do believe that is another engine that has let go. As he is slow. He is trying to coast on the pit road. So Jimmy Reynolds popping an engine. Reynolds into his pit box. Looks like he is going to drop the jack and down and away, but he'll be swallowed up by the pack here pretty quick. As once again they shuffle and around goes the 44. Anthony English, Hunter Reynolds contact and turned around. Yellow flag is out as the 44 goes for a spin and makes contact with the wall. Let's take a look here. Cody Nichols made a move up the track. The 44 tried to move up as well, just did not have the same space. Around he went. See if we can really look at when they... Now the 6 looked like he got a bump from the 88, had to chase it up the track, was in front of the 44, and the 44 tried to make a move around him. That's another hard hit. The caution flag coming out. I do not know if that is the stage or not. It might count as the stage. Have to see. If not, it is going to be like a one-lap shootout. It is that close. It might be a one-lap shootout because they were able to release a pace truck and collect the field very quickly. We'll see. Racing fan for life, welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate the sub, man. The Nagel's able to keep rolling. David Booth in the 77. Just ahead of him. Booth has not come down pit road yet. All right, there is the rule book reader. Can you tell which one of us is the teacher? I don't know the rules and don't really pay attention to the rules, but the teacher, however, always got to know the rules. Cody Nagel's in the 6, can come away with the race lead when everything is said and done. And maybe even the stage there. Depends on how things shook out as the caution came out. Was down between the 88 of Nagel, or the 6 of Nagels, and the 88 of Butler. Man, I'm just having the best time here behind the microphone. I'm calling my best race ever. Everything is going swell. And despite it all, we got a new sub. How about that, folks? I feel like I need to give a lesson on making better life choices. Alright, so stage 1 in the books. The only stage here tonight, as they stack them up. 2 by 2. Nagels and the Chevy Land 510 of Sanchez on the front row for this restart. Gabe Butler, Dawson Wise. There's David Booth and Zach Fritsch for row number 3. We have had 3 cautions on the night. One of them for this incident that will double as our stage break. Oh man, we are getting nostalgic now. Watching the trucks in 2010, yeah, the trucks were really good then. I really enjoyed the truck series from there. And yeah, and then Alan showing every bit of his 600 years old, talking about some guy named Earnhardt. Earnhardt was one heck of a stock car driver. It was fun to watch him, fun to watch the trucks in 2010. Now it's fun to participate in this iRacing OP Racing Butt Kicker Grand National Series. As our pace truck gets out of the way. Eagles into the restart zone. Green flag is out. And away we go. Six of Cody Nagels slides up to the high side there, using the momentum that Sanchez had built up off the corner. Big wiggle there, and a checkup, and everyone holds on to it. Nagels, Butler 1 and 2 on that yellow line. David Booth in the 77, third truck on the inside line. Sanchez in the 510, first truck in the second lane, with Dawson Wise in the 9 and then Zach Fritsch in the 12. One truck we haven't talked about much at all tonight, that is the 087 of Adam Schraub. Adam down on the inside line. He has steadily been working his way forward, has had kind of an up and down first part of the race, but here he is working his way back forward once again. Third lane starting to develop. We have Les Levy in the 62 with some help from the 51 and Travis Elliott. Here comes Ernie Williams Jr. Ernie, very accomplished dirt driver on the iRacing simulators. Tim Sims and all kinds. That 91 doesn't mind running that right rear up onto the wall and letting her eat. You guys want to catch some sprint car racing action? Turn 3 Racing Network will pick up the Pro Series, or the warm-up Pro Series, the Aces Up Sim Sport Tune-Up Challenge. That will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And those are all the iRacing pros that would like to have a full-blown practice race, if you will, before they have to race on Monday night for real in their professional series. And I gotta tell you, it's been very outstanding racing action to watch, and been very cool to get to see these pros perform at a very high level. So, not doing anything tomorrow night? Tune into the Turn 3 Racing Network around 8 p.m. Central. It's like 9 Eastern for you guys over there. Oh, Gabe Butler tried to squeeze in, but Sanchez was there. Very tight racing right now, as everyone not really, they're given some room, but not a whole lot. There is some give and take, but man, it seems like they're trying to take a little bit more, and when that door gets shut, they're saying, oh, okay, for the moment though. As we ride on board with the 91 of Ernie Williams. Williams taking us for a lap around this 2.66 mile super speedway. Butler and Nagels have really been duking it out here in the second half of this race. Mixmaster coming in with the question of the week. How do you memorize all these turns? And I'm going to be honest, most of these turns are blind turns. You really have to feel it out. Cody Nagels in the 6, dropping down to the inside once again, giving the lead to the 9 of Dawson Wise. And that giving him the lead in the middle lane. Hunter Reynolds in the 17, working that outside. Anthony English in the 44 after his spin is working his way back forward. So English charging through the field once again. This is not Anthony's first charge through the field. He started deep tonight. That 44 car, I don't know if it took a qualifying time or not, but whatever it was, he was well down the running order from where he started. He's gained 21 spots from where he qualified. And we saw him leading earlier, and we saw him spin, and now here he is trying to lead the race once again. So Hunter Reynolds in the 17, sporting a Reynolds wrap paint scheme. Crinkled up aluminum foil for a back bumper. Hopefully that bumper is a little bit stronger than foil, because Cody Nagels is going to push as hard as he can on that thing right now. We do have 20 trucks on the lead lap. Steve Hoppett in the 131 is our last truck on the lead lap. One car out of the race, that is John Guerrera. He did only complete 13 laps here tonight before he went behind the wall and called it a night. Dude Conrad in the 08 has been behind pit wall for the last 6 minutes, 15 seconds. He is working on that race car. It looks like he is not done just yet. Dana Shepard currently in 25th spot. We saw Shepard's spin and heavy impact to the inside wall. That 43 continuing to soldier on. He is in a battle with David Booth. Steve Hoppett in the 131 has come down pit road. But Dana Shepard battling with David Booth on the same lap, those two trucks are. Workman, Overstreet, and Green. First three trucks, one lap down. So Alex Green, before the race started, was filling us in about his Christmas Day adventure or misadventure. If you were here at the start of the broadcast, which was an incredible start, the best one for the ages. But yeah, he apparently decided he didn't like his truck anymore and put it in a ditch. Says there was a deer in the way, but let's be honest, we're watching him drive the truck now. I'm sure he tells the competitors out on the racetrack that there was a deer as well. No, I'm kidding. Alex Green is quite the fun driver to watch. If you guys don't have a fan favorite yet, we will suggest the 3 of Alex Green. He will stuff that number 3 in a hole that you don't think exists, and he'll find a way to make that hole exist. Doesn't always work out for him, but he is still exciting to watch do it. We're now down to 24 laps to go. The field has gotten single file once again, meaning we are getting ready for some pit stops. We are not able to make it on fuel to the end of this race, as it looks like almost everybody is coming this time. Pit road gonna be very busy. Even the scragglers are coming in. That is Randall Cobb in the 52. Good to see Randall Cobb out here. Haven't got to talk about Randall a whole lot these last few seasons with OP. Randall Cobb, an accomplished OP racing driver. Good to see him out here tonight. So everyone making their pit stops, down and away. All of this under green flag, then that is a very busy pit road for green flag conditions. All 20 green lap trucks hit pit road. Should say 19. Alex Green went one lap sooner. So 19 trucks just made their pit stop there. Everyone once again single file getting back after it as Like I said, we can't quite make it on fuel from here. We have 23 laps to go, roughly maybe 5 laps short on fuel. And that is a tall order to even try and save that much fuel, even with drafting help. I think at this point it is going to be a mad dash to the next pit stop. They will be running wide open all time around. Some crazy fool might try and stretch it 23, 24 laps, whatever it was. I don't see how you can make it. Especially if it stays green. You're not making it if it stays green. So the 12 is Zach Fritsch out in front now. As here comes that Chevy Land Sanchez, number 510. Alex Green left high and dry all by himself in that third lane. He's gonna have to try and hang tough out there and wait for a slot to fall into. Fortunately, this field is not bunched all the way back up just yet, so Alex will blend in down the backstretch. Regroup, take another stab at it. Meanwhile, Fritsch and Sanchez running door to door. Hunter Reynolds, Anthony English. It's Gabe Butler. The 68 of David Overstreet. Overstreet now the first truck 1 lap down. Overstreet and Alex Green both pitting on the same lap, 1 lap sooner than our leaders did. As we have a new fast lap of the race. Travis Elliott in the 51, setting his fast lap. Almost breaking into the 49-second bracket. We might see that this time around, as though they were pushing very hard. Alex Green out of shape, caution flag coming out. 20 laps to go and a yellow flag flying. As I was getting ready to say, we might see these guys break into the 49-second bracket this time, or that time around, but yellow flag coming out for sure. Not going to see it happen. A lot of trucks sideways and banging on each other, but don't know if anyone got into the wall. Take another look here. Looks like the 44 of English just drifted up into the 3.
Attention, broadcaster.
What's going on, Mr. Fritchie?
Just wanted to let you know, because you're probably pretty much out of the loop, but Cody Eagles was the one who won that stage. We did it like that caution there at 31, so
okay.
Just wanted to let you know, so if you wanted to give him an interview. Other than that, how are things going up here?
They are going spectacular. Our ratings have now dropped because you showed up, but hey, it's negative numbers now, so first time for everything.
First time for everything. At least I know I'm the first.
But yeah,
if you ain't first, you're last.
Right? We had it narrowed down to the 88 or the 6, and I couldn't quite call that because of how close it was, but appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, sounds good. I'll get you later.
All right. There you go. Let's see. We'll let the 6 of Niggles complete his pit stop, as he is off of pit road. Let's go ahead and give a quick talking to the 6, who was our stage winner. Cody, it finally got confirmed as you are our stage winner, so I appreciate you waiting on this interview.
Yeah, no problem. How are you, KR?
Oh, I'm doing okay. It's good to see you out there, and wondering if you remember winning that stage. What was going on when you won that thing?
I think Anthony might have went third to try to take the run and go around me when I went up to the middle, and then I think he might not have been clear, which I believe caused the wreck. But just a little bit of lane swapping with the temps and stuff, because a couple motors have already blown, and I was just looking out for Gabe, you know, trying to make sure that his engine don't pop. He was telling me he was hot, so I was trying to go up a couple times just to give him air.
Well, regardless, that 6 comes away with the stage win, and a bit of a tussle as that happened. So, well, you know, everyone's gotta run their own race, and with 18 laps to go, we had this caution here. Speaking of running your own race, you gonna be able to make it to the end?
Shoot. I don't think so. I think everyone's going to have to take a splash, so that's going to be my strategy with Dawson and Rob. Probably just take a little splash, and then if guys want to try to save it, then I'll just watch them try to save it.
All right, so possibility for 2 strategies. Ought to be interesting race to the end here.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Cody, before we let you go, anything else you'd like to add about this stage win in the race here tonight?
I just want to thank the admins for all the hard work and getting this season back up and running. Been a lot going on behind the scenes, and appreciate the drivers for the turnout. It's going to be a fun season.
All right, there you have it. That is the 6, Cody Nagels, your stage winner. Cody, congratulations.
Thanks, Kara.
Cody picking up kind of right where he left off. He is leading in total point accumulation. I guess I should show points, huh? Good grief. Let's take a look at our point standings as they came into tonight's event. Zach Fritsch won the first race of the season. Anthony English won last week. Cody Nagels leading all drivers who have not won. As I said, total point accumulation at number 6 is out in front of that category. We are going to have a different format this year. We still have that win and you're in, but our playoff format is going to be 16 drivers. I'm going to settle it down to 8, then 4, the playoff format. Smacked the microphone right out of my face. So 19 races this season. And we're about ready to wrap up race number 3. Looking at the schedule, I believe we are racing every Wednesday night. Do not see between now and the end of the season, I don't think there is an off week, so it is going to be 19 straight weeks of racing on a Wednesday night. We get the green flag once again with 16 laps to go. Sanchez and Fritsch lead the field into turn 1. Gilday in the 85 trying to get to the back bumper of the 12 and shove him hard down the backstretch. Elliott in the 51 has really been working very hard in that truck, not only to try and stay up front, but just trying to get there. He had trouble before he even got to the start finish line of the initial green flag, and they are squeezing into each other, and that's not gonna work, boys. Around they go. Zach Fritsch getting the worst end of that one, in the 12. And he has had to have help on the pit road. The yellow flag has come out once again. And this one started as they made their way off of turn number 4. It just took them a while to decide that they were ready to crash. Take a look here. Two very hard hits for the 12. The 26 gets clobbered by the pace truck. So Zach Fritsch very likely going to lose a lap, as the 51 was able to continue on. That truck is tore up from the floor up, and he missed his pit box and could not back up. He got some help getting onto into his pit box. Now, with everyone coming down pit road this time, I do believe we will have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. Looks like Sanchez winning the race off of pit road. Then Hunter Reynolds, Cody Nichols rounding out top 3. Steve Hoppett in the 131 did not come down pit road. He was on pit road when the yellow flag came out. So Steve Hoppett going to stay out and hold on to the race lead. So some fortunate luck for the 131 to be on pit road when the yellow flag comes out. Field going to stack them up 2 by 2. So Hoppett, who was a lap down earlier in tonight's race, now finds himself at the front. We'll see what he can do. And Reynolds, Sanchez, Nagels, some mainstays at the front of the field. Nate Warren there as well. These guys have really been mixing it up at the front half of this pack. All right, here we go. Our Chevy Silverado pace truck provided by Chevy Land gets out of the way. Steve Hoppett, all the way from Australia. Here we go. Green flag is out. Gonna have 12 laps to go. Nate Warren in the 2, slicing up to the high side. Hoppett in the 131, trying to get his truck rolling. Outside line with all the momentum now. Sanchez stays in the middle lane. Cody Nagels not pulling down as here comes Steve Hoppett in the 131. Hoppett challenging right back. As this race is starting to wind down, these guys are really going to push very hard on each other. We already saw a couple engines let go earlier in this event, and now that more is on the line, meaning the race win, we might see a few more engines let go if these guys are not paying attention. I do want to point out that the 12 of Zach Fritsch has gotten back out there, but he is 1 lap down. David Booth in the 77. Right now he is the first truck 1 lap down. We have 19 trucks on the lead lap. Dana Shepard, the first truck, 2 laps down in 22nd spot. Shepard's race was going well right up until it smacked that inside wall. He has been recovering ever since and has not given up. Still has a shot, gonna need a lot of help from cautions here though, and as we get inside of 10 laps, it's gonna be really hard to make up 2 laps on the field. Dawson Wise, Cody Nagels. These two work together very well on super speedways. Teammates on Monday night in OP Racing. Oh, Lynn McNeese was able to hold on to that. How he did it, couldn't tell you. That truck was out of control. Great save, Lynn. Eric Laurie in the 071 now has his shot at the front of the field. He slides down to the yellow line. Dawson Wise going to pick him up, gives him a shot on the back bumper. Gabe Butler in the 88 now leads the middle lane. Butler and Kildane running 1 and 2 in that second lane. Hunter Reynolds in the 17, gonna try and make a third lane happen. He has some help with the 3 of Alex Green. Morrison, we haven't talked a lot about Morrison, but he just made a move to the third lane to try and block the 17, and Hunter Reynolds pulled down to his inside. Now our front leaders are getting pushy. We got 8 laps to go. And Alan saying goodnight. Alan, we got 8 laps to go. How could you say goodnight with 8 laps to go? Okay, that's fine. All right, Alan, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. And once again, happy birthday, man. Sorry I missed it last week. We have 8 laps to go. Dawson Wise in the 9. Gonna get a shove from Kilday here. As Eric Laurie up along the wall, really has that high line working with Gabe Butler on his back bumper. Laurie once again down the yellow line. So Laurie gonna work together with the 6 of Cody Nails. It really needs to be working with the 88 to try and keep this field in check. Then there's that pesky third lane. What are you gonna do about the 17? As he's got that full head of steam now. As here comes Hunter Reynolds in the 17. 6 laps to go. Eric Laurie. Oh, in the 17, Dawson Wise contact. And around they go. Multiple trucks involved in this one. Morrison in the 916 involved. Dawson Wise. Hunter Reynolds looked like he got turned and all went from there. And just as Bubba Winningham was saying, I think there's a caution in our future. I think you're correct, Bubba. The yellow flag coming out. As we can see, Morrison and Reynolds already making contact here. Let's take a look off the nose of Alex Green, and you can see just a bad bump. And Alex was able to squeeze through all of the chaos. Morrison on his side there. Never a good thing when you're skidding along the racetrack on the driver's side. It's kind of right where your face is. If you gotta skid along somewhere, you always want it to be on the passenger side. So caution flag comes out. And it looks like Eric Laurie gonna stay out as our race leader, but several trucks behind him are coming onto pit road. Nate Warren, Hunter Reynolds, Dawson Wise. These guys got a little bit of damage just now. So we are going to have possibility at a shootout here. But I guess it's not really a shootout when you have green-white checkered attempts. All right, that I believe that is going to put Zach Fritsch back on the lead lap. So Fritsch is back on the lead lap. It looks like he was able to get the wave around. Trucks out of the race in 22nd spot. That is David Overstreet. 23rd going to Travis Elliott. 24th Ernie Williams. Adam Schramm in 25th. Dude Conrad essentially stuck in his spot. He will not be able to advance, but that truck not officially out of the race. It has been sitting on pit road. He has scored in 26th, and John Guerrero, our first one out of the race, scored in 27th. But yeah, Dude Conrad, you can pack it up and head on home. I don't believe you're going to get enough laps in to pass Adam Strong, who's about 12 laps ahead of you. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Zach Fritsch is on the lead lap. Once again, we have 19 trucks on the lead lap as we get ready to go green flag racing. Eric Laurie in the 071, our pole sitter. Not our pole sitter. Ooh, it's been a long day. Our inside line restart specialist. With the 6, Cody Nagels, who is outside. Gonna let them loose here, folks, and see if we can get to the end of this race. All right, here we go. Eric Laurie, Cody Nagels, can they hold on to it and come away with a win? Green flag is out. 2 more times around. Eric Laurie in the 071 have some good momentum down on the bottom with Gabe Butler in the 88 working with him. Oh, down the back stretch, not gonna work once again. Big time trouble, and this one includes almost all of our leaders. Nate Warren, Zach Workman, Alex Green in the 3, hard impact to the inside wall. Yellow flag is out. We're gonna rack them and stack them. Let's see if we can back that up a little bit further. Not sure what happened to the 62 of Les Levy there, but he got out of shape down the back stretch. Looked like maybe a shot from Sanchez, and the 62 got out of shape for it. Go off the nose of the 6 of Cody Nagels. Nagel was able to keep it rolling, but that truck bouncing around pretty hard. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna take our first attempt. We're in extra laps now. I don't know if that last one counted as our first attempt or is this one our second. I don't know. I lost count already. Dana Shepherd is still not on the lead lap, unfortunately. He is still going to end up one lap down now. He and David Booth are both one lap down, so yeah, Shepherd in 20th. With the issues that Alex Green, Overstreet, Elliott, all those guys have had, Dana Shepherd has been gaining a few freebies, and that's one reason why you don't give up. As long as you can get out there, you keep going. So as the lights are out on the pace truck, the 88 of Gabe Butler, the inside roll for this restart to the outside. That is Anthony English in the 44. Row 2, the 17 of Hunter Reynolds, and the 916 of Robert Morrison. How you doing, man? It's a Man Outdoors. Doing all right. We're surviving. We're gonna make it through this one. Not our best situation, but I think my voice just, even a little bit worse just now. We're almost to the end though, guys. We're getting there. The 2 on the inside of row number 3, that is Nate Warren. And on the outside, a hard charging 12 of Zach Fritsch, who just a few laps ago was one lap down. Here we go. Got to make it around to the white flag, the 88 and the 44. Get on the throttle. Hunter Reynolds in the 17, pushing on the 88. They might clear the 44. If that happens, watch for the 17 to make a move to the outside to try and get around the 88. The 2 goes first. Nate Warren makes the move before the 17 can, but falls back just a little bit. Hunter stays glued to the back bumper of the 88. Tag Fritch in the 12, trying to use the third lane to make something happen, and Gabe Butler holds on to the lead, holding that yellow line. Now the 88 jumps up into that second lane. When we come around, we get the white flag, final lap, final time around. Oh, and Steve Hoppett in the 131 goes around. Hard impact for Hoppett. Eric Laurie involved as well. Gabe Butler in the 88. Keeping that truck out in front. Here comes the 6 of Cody Nagels. Butler drops down to throw the block. And the 88 keeps the 6 behind him, but here they come to the line. Oh, big wiggle. Oh, Gabe Butler saves it. Cody Nagels saves it. And Nagels is going to edge out ahead. And at the line, it will be Cody Nagels as they really almost all crashed coming into the tri-oval, but they found a way to hold on to it. And Cody Nagels with the sweep for the race here tonight, picked up the stage and now has victory. Cody Nagels pulls on to the front stretch and begins celebrating. Let's run through our results really quick. I guess we're not ready for results because there's still one track rolling around. I believe that is Steve Hoppett trying to get to the end. So then let's move in to our post-race show and kick it off by talking to not only our stage winner, but now our race winner. That is Cody Nagels. Cody, congratulations, man.
Thank you. Just to clarify, when I was doing my celebration, I got the reckless driving DQ because the timer didn't reset. So it'll show differently in your timer now, but they'll adjust it post-race.
I say it sticks. Make it stick. Criminal.
Holy hell.
Criminal.
Details, man.
All
Wow.
right, Cody. Yeah, congratulations as Steve Hoppett crosses the line, so you can go and celebrate now.
Well,
we were waiting on him to get across the finish line.
It kicked me out, so yeah, I can't do my celebration. That one had me fired up, I'm not gonna lie. I screamed louder on that win just because Gabe made it like so hard for me, and somehow we both managed to race clean for the win. Like, holy smoke, that was a great finish.
Well, I don't know if clean is what I would say. I'd say you guys just didn't crash.
But that's clean on SS. If you're like blocking and you're not wrecking each other, that's as clean as you can get. Pretty sure Dale traded plenty of paint through his SS wins. I don't know. As long as we're not wrecking each other, I say it's fair game.
I'll go with you on that one. But man, a solid run, exciting finish all the way off of turn number 4 to the checkered flag. Congratulations, man. Great race here tonight for you at Talladega.
Thank you. Oh my God. All I gotta say is that was so much fun. That was an adrenaline rush. Wow.
All right, man. Well, shout-outs, thank yous. Anything else you'd like to add?
Oh my God. The OP admins again, huge shout out. I know you guys have spent countless hours getting this season underway. So huge shout out to all of you. It is a very thankless job, so I got to give you guys the recognition you deserve. KR, thank you for being such a long-time member of OP and opting in for another season. And thank you to Dawson and Rob for running with me tonight, man. I wish they would have got better finishes, but I'm glad I was able to get that done. God bless. And my parents. Love you guys.
All right, man. Well, nice job. Congratulations on the race win.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. Cody Nagel's our race winner. Now let's move on to our second place finisher. And that is Gabe Butler. And there he is. I have found him. He's way down there. All right, let's move on to our second place finisher now. And that is the driver of the 88. His name is Gabe Butler. Gabe, congratulations on second place, man. That was a wild run to the checkered flag.
That was a lot of fun there at the end. I enjoyed that type of racing. We all kept it clean, which is makes it even more fun. So, yeah, happy enough with P2. That'll work.
Man, that 88 was looking very solid all the way from the white flag to the checkered. That thing looked like you were making everyone go around you without really moving that truck a whole lot. That was very impressive, the way that thing had some speed that final lap.
Yeah, I was getting a really good push there with Hunter on the bottom, who was running with us tonight. And unfortunately, the car third in line must have had damage or something, because that third car in line is super important. And that forced Hunter to, kind of got dropped off of me there. There's nothing he could do. So I had to move up and try and block the lanes as best I could. But you can only do so much. But like I said, it was great running with all the guys in the room tonight, and happy with P2.
Well, man, congratulations on P2. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, big shout out to OP. Starting out to be a fun season so far. Of course, yourself, KR, for doing the broadcast. Can't wait to go back and look at this one.
All right. That is Gabe Butler, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Gabe, congratulations on second place. All right, Gabe Butler, second place finisher, but now we move on to our driver who finished in third place. That is the 44 of Anthony English. And Anthony, congratulations on third place. I think you made your way forward more times than there were cars in this race.
I'd have to agree with you tonight. I definitely would.
That 44 was bound and determined to be up front, but it seemed like everyone was bound and determined to keep you behind them. But man, all that being said, an outstanding run for you. What a way to never give up, man.
I know. Well, I mean, I don't really have nothing to lose. I mean, I won last week, so I'm in the playoffs. So it's pretty much just pretty much run whatever I want to run at this point. So I was, I was trying to stay up there. I was going to try to get some stage points. Figured, why not go for the win and stuff? And I made it through a couple of those last wrecks there at the end. And man, what a crazy last couple laps there. Wasn't that wild?
That was absolutely wild. And, probably one of the better finishes that we've had as far as hard racing like that without someone crashing.
I don't know how like the 3 or 4 of us right there didn't just absolutely kill each other at the end, but we ended up being able to gather it up and finish there. But yeah, good run for Cody, good win there. Good run for Gabe too. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a third. Definitely take another top 5. We'll go into what are we racing next week? Go into wherever. We'll go into wherever next week. Just happy as can be.
Yep. So, all right, man. Well, congratulations on third place. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you need to add?
Oh, first, you up in the booth. You do an amazing job every time, even if you miss a night when I win. Hint, hint. But no, you up in the booth. You're awesome. Everybody in the admin group that does what they do for OP. Big shout out. Thank you for those guys. My beautiful girlfriend sitting on the couch staring at me, wondering when she gets her time with me, and everybody out there watching. Everybody was running with too. think was wrong with Zach Workman, Fritch, and a bunch of those guys tonight. So big shout out to them. And yeah, we'll catch you next week.
All right, man. Well, nice job once again. Congratulations.
Thank you, Car. Have a good one.
That is Anthony English, driver of the 44, bringing it home in third place. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of our results, as it is a bit screwy. We had our top three, and then Zach Workman, Nate Warren, Les Levy, Hunter Reynolds, Zach Fritch, Robert Morrison, Alex Giffen, rounding out the top 10. Then Richard Sanchez, Adam Kilday, Lynn McNeese, Jimmy Reynolds, Dawson Wise in 15th, 16th going to Randall Cobb, Eric Laurie in 17th, Steve Hoppett in 18th, Cody Nichols being shown in 18th here, but he did pick up the win, and it's it's a bit screwy. That's all right. And then in 19th is David Booth, Dana Shepard 20th, 21st Alex Green, David Overstreet 22nd, 23rd Ernie Williams, Travis Elliott, Adam Schramm, Dude Conrad, and John Guerrero finish out our field here tonight. So guys, thank you very much for joining OP Racing and myself here on the first Wednesday back for the new year. And what a race it was. I am looking forward to seeing where this season takes us. Just 3 races in, 3 different winners. And my, oh my, we got some more to go. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. Hope everyone had a great holiday season. And now it's time to get back into the grind of it. And so, with that being said, if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow night, make sure you join me here on the Turn 3 Racing Network for the Aces Up Sim Sport Tune-Up Challenge Series. And so until I see y'all then, have a good night, and thank you oh so much for joining us here tonight.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.